I first of all thank you for turning up. I know a lot of you got very busy schedules, unlike us pensioners that have got most of the day to ourselves. I know you're very busy, and a lot of people have come quite a long distance. We've got Susan Carey, who's our Kent County Councillor, who's assisted us greatly with this ground. We have Jamie and David from Kent Cricket Board. We have Steve from Chance to Shine, and he's come the furthest, I think, from Essex. Essex, is it? Ends with an X, doesn't it? And we've got Chris Weatherall, who's come all the way down from Maidstone.
Yeah, well,
Ish Maidstone. This doesn't just turn up like this. He's our groundsman and his team, Geoffrey Kirk, who's looked after the Hallow Turf there, and has now got the Hallow Turf here. Geoffrey, can you pass my thanks on, and Sibton Park's thanks on, for everything you've done to get this ground as it is?
Yes.
Now, I have on good authority that Jamie is one of the finest bats Kents have never had. If I could ask you, you can take your which end you would like, Jamie, or... Yeah,
Spectacle. Oh!
I think we have to find him a smaller bat.
Tell us more about what clubs have to do to get on the Chance to Shine scheme.
Okay, the basics are, I mean, what we really want from a club is a club that's really proactive and wants to take control of its own destiny. There's nothing worse than a club sitting expecting things to happen. What we really want to see is clubs who want to change the way they operate. So that's the first sort of mandatory criteria. Then there are some more technical things in terms of where the club's at in terms of constitution, club accreditation, club mark. Those things are almost secondary. Really what we want is the enthusiasm, because with the enthusiasm you can get the other bits and pieces into place.
So how do clubs get on the ladder? What do they have to do? What's the next step for somebody who wants to do this?
What I would urge any club to do is, in the first instance, just pick up the phone. Pick up the phone and speak to somebody. We've got people who are able to speak to clubs sort of any hour of day, really, and by us gaining an understanding of where the club's at and what they want to achieve, we can start to tailor things for them. Chance to Shine might not be the right thing for their particular club, but there's always something, whether it's fundraising for the new scoreboard, there's something that we can do to help a club develop.
So Susan, you contributed greatly to the new ground. Are you happy with the way your money's been spent today?
Oh, I'm thrilled. I think you've made really good use of it, and I'm really delighted to be part of your success today.
Are you a cricket fan at all?
I'm a fan of everything that goes on sporting-wise in my own area, so I think village cricket is great, and for me, being a very unsporty person, it's great to have the vicarious thrill of watching other people doing it, so that's my contribution.
Today's been fantastic. I mean, it's the second year that Sibton Park have delivered this festival. I mean, one thing that stands out to me that Sibton Park are delivering as part of the programme is they really are targeting girls cricket. I think it's a great focus. I think the club realised that there needs to be benefits for the club, and I think it's brilliant to see all the girls out there playing cricket. A lot of effort goes into it from the clubs, from the teachers, from the parents and from the volunteers, and it really has started to make a difference.
It's important to understand, isn't it, Steve, that Chance to Shine, although we're seeing it here at local level, is a national scheme.
Yeah, I mean, it's a huge scheme. We've got 200 clubs involved in the programme. Already this year we've seen nearly 80,000 young people go through the system. 800 have already joined local cricket clubs, and there is a capacity for it to get bigger and bigger. It's a 10-year programme. It's a funded programme to the tune of £50 million. We introduce 100 clubs every year for the first 8 years, and that will obviously involve thousands and thousands of schools, and that's really what we're trying to do, is get a cricket culture back into state schools. And just really to finish off, I mean, it's a question I've got to ask. I mean, how was it to bowl at Jamie Clifford today? Are there any tips you'd give Jamie to develop his batting?
Oh, I think he batted very well to begin with. He's a typical Kent player. Comes forward to the ball. I think he's a good man.
Excellent. Well, thank you very much, Joe.